'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I got to have faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I got to have faith. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I got to.
Faith is the great cop-out, the great excuse to evade the need to think and evaluate evidence. Richard Dawkins.
Put your trust in the scientific method.
Faith is the great cop-out, the great excuse to evade the need to think and evaluate evidence. Richard Dawkins.
There's got to be a series of advantages all the way in the feather. If you can't think of one, then that's your problem, not natural selection's problem. Natural selection, well, I suppose that is a sort of matter of faith on my part, since the theory is so coherent and so powerful.
Faith is the great cop-out.
Put your trust in the scientific method. Put your faith in the scientific method.
The great excuse to evade the need to think.
That is a sort of matter of faith on my part.
Think and evaluate evidence.
A matter of faith on my part.
When did you start believing?
When I took my first biology class.
It all started to make a lot of sense. The teacher made it very, very easy to understand. Yeah. I just go on what I've seen and what I've learned from class.
So you believe?
Yeah.
You know what that's called?
What?
Blind faith.
Blind faith. I generally trust the scientific community.
You know, all the scientists pretty much agree with.
I know that everyone talks about the missing link for humans and whatnot. I believe that there are connections that are out there that we haven't found yet.
And that's what scientists have theorized has happened, and
You believe them?
to a point.
So you've got faith.
That is true, yeah.
I mean, think of how you trust professors and science books that tell you you're a primate. You trust and believe that.
I generally trust the scientific community.
I don't want something I have to accept by faith. I want it to be observable.
Observable evidence. Well, I mean, if you're just asking me here on the street, there's not really much I can tell you in terms of observable evidence. Like, we would have to really examine existing data to draw conclusions of our own.
I would have to have faith then.
We would have to have some amount of faith.
When I went to, like, Washington, D.C., I saw they had a whole exhibit just on the...
In the Smithsonian?
Yeah, in the Smithsonian.
Oh, wait, so that is just like some stuffed dummies,
Yeah.
like standing around a fire. Can you think of any observable evidence for Darwinian evolution?
I don't really believe there's any proof for that yet. I'm going to trust what those experts did. Those experts came up with. I'm accepting that they did their science correctly.
You're trusting the biology majors and the biology professors know what they're talking about,
Yeah,
and they can't even give me evidence of a change of kinds.
Well, then there isn't one. If they don't give it, then I wouldn't say there was.
Can you think of any observable evidence for Darwinian evolution, a change of kinds?
I haven't seen it myself, but I believe what the textbooks tell me about it, so...
You've got faith in the experts?
I have faith in the experts, yeah. I guess similar to how religious people have faith that God actually exists, I have faith in the experts knowing what they're talking about.
Can you think of any observable evidence where there was a change of kinds?
Fish.
How long did that take?
A couple billions of years, millions.
A couple of millions? How is that observable?
It's not.
I believe in science. You take a look at the difference between the finches on the islands that all started out. I mean, that's very, very observable.
But that's not Darwinian evolution. There's been no change of kind.
We came out of the ground as a mammal, and one mammal created...
Come out of the ground? Didn't we come out of the sea?
Huh? Well, initially in the beginning, we came out of the ground and the sea. After the great destruction of the...
So did we have lungs or gills when we came out of the sea?
You want to know something? Those that were in the sea, I guess, had gills, and those that were on land had lungs.
But if we came out of the sea, we had gills in the sea.
You want to know something? Who knows that we came out of the sea or we evolved from mammals?
So you don't know?
Huh? Of course I don't know. It has nothing to do with faith. Faith is something that I have to, unseen, I have to believe in.
That's it, unseen. Look, right. Do you believe evolution?
Of course I do.
Are you a believer in evolution?
Yes, I am.
When did you start to believe evolution?
I started to believe evolution when I started to think out for myself.
Is evolution a belief?
Well, you know something? Evolution is a thought process. Is coming to terms and checking out all the alternatives, like taking a look at the religion, man-made religions.
Let me ask you again: is evolution a belief?
No, evolution is, well, yeah, in a word, yeah, I could say it could be a belief.
I cannot, I think. It's a hard question, actually. Mitochondrial DNA. So, can you repeat the question again?
You know that creation is proof of the Creator. God's given you that light.
Proof of Creator.
Yes, we do.
We don't, actually.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Oh, I think you're wrong.
Your trust.
I have a strong trust.
I generally trust.
I'm gonna trust
Your faith.
Blind faith.
So you've got faith.
That is true, yeah.
A faith.
It's a matter of faith.
I have faith in the experts, yeah.
I believe.
But I believe.
You want to know something? Of course I don't know. You want to know something? Of course I don't know. You want to know something? Of course I don't know. You want to know something? Of course I don't know. 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 Of course I don't know.
Cause I gotta have faith.